Hey everyone, welcome back to What Through Wednesday. Although today it's not actually going to be a walkthrough. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today it's not actually going to be a tutorial, it's more going to be advice for beginner photographers. But this is part 2 of another video. Or I guess this is going to be part 1 since I'm going to be releasing this first. But the part 2 is going to be of me and my friend Natalia as we went on a little photo excursion in Saltburn. So, tips. Number 1, shoot as often as you can. So shoot as often as you can. This is something I've done in the last year. Case in point, there's been a few times when I went to get this shot in Saltburn. I've been to that location about 3 times now, but I've never liked that image finally until now. It's just, I don't know what it is about the image. I think there's just like one or two details that just didn't really agree with me. Maybe it was the lighting, maybe it was how I edited myself, but I've just never been able to just like fully appreciate the photo I've captured until then, really. Also, going back at different times of the year, something might have changed in the autumn, in the spring. You just never know what you're going to find at different times of the year, because visually you can find something that you didn't like before, or something that you did like before. Number 2, change your perspective. Well, what I mean by changing the perspective is just like tilting up the camera up, down, or maybe change one or two of the angles, because you never know what you might find. It could make the image better overall, but also it might just get rid of one little detail you just find very undesirable, and it could make that image overall just so much better for you. There's been quite a few times when I've been doing my product photography, and I've just thought, right, try a different angle, because it can never hurt. You might get a better image overall as well. Who knows? Number 3, never blame your equipment. This is one thing I've seen happen a few times, and it just makes me a little bit angry. I've screwed up a few times. I haven't had a shot in focus. I've overexposed the image. But what have I done with that information? I've applied the knowledge so that it doesn't happen again in the future. Sometimes it happens, and sometimes it just can't be helped. But as long as you just keep learning and applying what you know, you're just gonna constantly get better. And that's probably some of the best advice I've ever been given myself. A good tradesman will never blame his tools. And that's it this week for this little photography tips. I might do one more next week, because I did have a few questions from my friend Natalia, but I wanted to just like to keep this one and that one separate. So I might do that as a separate one. I might do a tutorial next week. We'll see what happens. I'll see you guys later.